Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak. I have with me the TacKnives Magnificent Beast. So let's get into this thing and check it out. So starting off here, you have some really nice textured, like rock textured G10 scales. You have T8 hardware here. You have a back spacer with a lanyard loop on here. Looks to be titanium back spacer on here. Titanium pocket clip, which is interesting. Not reversible. And you have a T10 screw on the pivot, which is cool. Definitely like that. Lots of jimping along the spine here, front flipper and deployment hole on the blade. Opening it up here, you have this very interesting looking Warncliffy, sheep's footy type of blade here with a little bit of a upsweep like a harpoon. It is a tall flat grind on here in belt satin. The blade is in 14C 28N. So very, very cool on here. The specs on this knife, you're looking at 8 inches overall. You've got a 3.57 inch blade and it weighs 4.9 ounces. Doing some size comparisons here. We're going to look at it next to a Demko AD 20.5, and we're going to look at it next to the Demko Shark Cub. You can see that the Magnificent Beast is bigger than both, so a good size knife for sure. And then we're going to look at it next to a Bastide Porcupine Tie Slim, and we'll look at it next to my very own Gracchus. And you can see here that it is right in between. It is definitely bigger than the Porcupine, and it is just a little bit shy of being as big as the Gracchus, but like a 1/16 of an inch or so. Not a whole lot there. So very, very cool. Let's talk about ergos. So first off, great lock bar access here with a little bit of texture, like some, it's not quite jimping, but it's like some scalloping over here or something, which is great. Love to see that. 4-finger grip. Ergos are fantastic here. I'm locked in behind this little poon scoop. Get my thumb out here on the jimping is outstanding. I have double XL hands and I feel very, very confident in this grip here. I don't even feel the pocket clip. They did a great job knocking down all the edges and everything like that, so there's no sharpness here, no pinch points, no hot spots. You can choke up here and get behind the blade here like this. You get your thumb way out here. Very, very nice, very comfortable. Definitely like this grip. I can pinch grip, I can draw cut, I can do all kinds of things on here. Absolutely fantastic ergos. This knife is very, very comfortable. So let's talk about some action on this knife. The action is on bearings on this knife, and it is drop shutty. I didn't even have to shake it. Reverse flick works outstanding. And then you can do a front flipper, which I did the roll over there, but you can also just do it with your thumb. And then if you want to use the deployment for the thumb hole here with the thumb itself instead of reverse flicking, that works as well without any issues. All methods of deployment on this knife work outstanding. It's incredibly fidgety. It's incredibly easy to manipulate and to deploy in every aspect. It works fantastic. So extremely, extremely nice when it comes to that. So let's take a look at this pocket clip, because the pocket clip is not a bent pocket clip. So for a relatively inexpensive knife coming in under $70, I'm always interested in seeing how these pocket clips will perform. It's got plenty of spring in there. It looks like it has a very nice ramp on here and plenty of room for the fabric underneath. I'm going to bet that this pocket clip works pretty well. It is not a deep carry clip, so you're going to have probably half an inch or so sticking out of the pocket, but that's not a problem for me. So let's take a look at it and see how it performs. So we're going to pull out our test pants here and let's get into it. So for those of you new to the channel, these are medium thickness jeans. I'm going to go ahead and put this knife in the pocket, see how easy this pocket clip is to slide into the pocket, how well it holds its retention in the pocket, how easy it is to slide out of the pocket, and any long-term damage or fraying that it will do to the edges or seams of the pocket. So here we go. Let's get this into position here. We are ready to go. Pushing down, just a little bit of pressure, not a lot, slides right in, very nice. Again, sticks out of the pocket about a ½ an inch or so, maybe a little bit more. So not deep carry, but deep enough in my opinion. Pulling it like this, you can see that the retention is great. It is not going anywhere. Moves the pants, does not move the knife. And then coming out of the pocket is just about as much pressure as going in. It's a great pocket clip. It's an outstanding pocket clip. I would say that I'm giving that like an A minus. You know, there's not much you could do better in its situation. I think the one thing I would say is that, you know, it's still a little bit stiff as a new knife. But other than that, they have a little bit of a landing spot underneath there, if you can see that. So it gets rid of that rock texture. They did a lot of thinking on this pocket clip, and I think that they did as good of a job as you can expect on this, which is outstanding. So very, very, very good knife on here. Very good pocket clip on here. They did a fantastic job. I really, really like this knife a lot. TacKnives has been killing it. The Sun Spear came out and they killed it with that. Now this came out and this is crushing it as well. So kudos to them for finding a really solid market to soften their landing on and just kind of nail it every time that they're putting stuff out right now. So really cool. So is there anything I don't like about this knife? To be honest with you, no. I really do enjoy just about everything on this knife. I think if I was to like split hairs here, and I mean really, really split hairs here, two things. One, I would love to see a premium version of this knife. This knife is so freaking killer that something like this in a premium titanium scales and whatnot would be absolutely amazing. And the other thing would be, heck, I actually forgot it because it's so insignificant. How about that? Yeah, there's really not a whole lot that I would change about this knife. I think for what you're getting out of this, it is just spectacular. I remember. I think it would be really cool to check one of these out with a hollow grind on it. That's what I was going to say. That's it. And again, neither one of those things are necessary. There's nothing wrong with this knife. It is spectacular. Really, really good. And I'm so happy that I got a chance to review this thing because it is killer. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. What do you think about this thing, the TacKnives Magnificent Beast? A little bit of a strange name, I guess, but hey, you know what? Who cares? I named the knife called the Gracchus, so whatever. Anyways, you know, it's a very cool knife, and I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on it. So drop me a comment and give me your input on this thing. And then if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor and subscribe to our channel. We do appreciate the support. If you're not following us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram at Wyvern Kodiak. Check out our website, wyvernkodiak.com. Make sure that you are aware that the Gracchus pre-orders are live and they close midnight, June 20th. They are discounted right now, so make sure if you are interested, you go ahead and get yourself one because they will not be lasting very long. And once pre-order windows close, the price will go up to the retail price and they will not be available until the production run is complete. So get yours while you can because supplies are definitely limited. And join us Wednesday nights live in the Dragon's Lair. We go on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That is our YouTube live show. And I hope that you all come and hang out with us. We love our community and we love hanging out and spending time with you guys. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed this review. It's a super cool knife and you all have a fantastic day.